What's up, y'all? It's your girl EJ, and welcome back to part 8 of Sis Let's Talk, where we pull one thread and end up unraveling the whole damn sweater. No, seriously, y'all, we like to take one single moment from the television show, whether it be character, scene, or whatnot, and we hone in on that. And today, we got to talk about Myron, because at this point, it's giving obsessed, delusional, or both.
What is this? Yeah, I'm with him now. He comes in there holding her hand just to make me jealous. I can't take this. Oh, I know.
Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and rewind it back real quick. From the jump, Myron has always been real protective over Pastor Jeff, like super uncomfortably close, right? Every time Rashida tries to talk to her husband, Myron is somewhere lurking like a nosy church usher who just don't actually have a job, right? He always got that one eye and half of his body in Jeff's personal space, and Pastor Jeff, bless his poor little heart, either just doesn't notice or pretends not to. Now, we gotta talk about the energy that Myron is giving off as well, because every time we see Myron, he's like looking at Jeff like 1 to 2 seconds far too long. He's constantly hovering over him, checking on him. Are you okay? Finding excuses to be nearby. Just like when Rashida got up at the auction and boom, there go Myron sliding right into that seat like this was a game of musical chairs. And I'm like, sir, no, that is not what we're doing. But it feels like he takes these moments, these opportunities to place himself right next to Jeff every single time. And I get that he's his assistant, but it ain't that much assistance in the doggone world for you to be up in my face every time that I look around. But this is the energy that Myron continues to give off. And we gotta talk about the baby slip up, because he calls Jeff and says, have you left yet, baby? Then tries to play it off like he meant to call his wife. And I'm just like, sir, be serious. Either you did this completely on purpose, or Pastor Jeff really is on the download. Those are the only two reasons that this could be. I just still don't buy that whole I accidentally called my wife thing, especially after this last episode. So Jeff ends up calling Myron out about his stuff, about his inappropriateness, and Myron apologizes. But I really gotta ask y'all, was Jeff really checking him, or was he putting on a performance because he knows that there are cameras at the church as well? We learned back on episodes 1 and 2 that there are cameras everywhere in order to protect Pastor Jefferson and the church in general, because they seem to have all these people trying to make false accusations. So therefore they had the cameras installed. Now, of course, Pastor Jeff knows this, and I don't think he would slip up by doing anything weird at the church where he knows that Rashida could see any of this. So is it that, or was he really like, bruh, you need to stop with all these doggone shenanigans? I guess we just gonna have to see, y'all. Because listen, when we get to Naomi's and we know that she got cameras everywhere like she the doggone FBI, she actually caught Myron outside talking reckless, saying, I know he loves me. I love him too. He holds her hand to make me jealous. And I'm just like, wait, what, sir? Are you okay? Did you not hear what Bridget just said? Did you not hear when Bridget said that, you know, that they're watching, that the cameras are watching? Like, she literally pointed out that Naomi has cameras and that they needed to move on because she could be listening, she could hear all of that. I mean, I'm going in a little bit further than what she said, but she made the blanket statement and everybody got the point that there are cameras out there. So why would Myron proceed to then talk what about this that's supposed to be a secret on the camera, knowing that they are listening, knowing that he can be heard, unless he did that on purpose? Or Myron is just that dumb and just didn't catch the clue bomb that Bridget dropped. But I really don't think it's that, y'all. It feels like Myron is giving a little bit more I'm obsessed with you. It feels like Myron is giving I love you, but you may not love me back, but I think that you love me. It feels like Myron is giving off that energy like, yeah, he really wants me, but Jeff has never made a move or showed him in any way that he wants, and he just feels like because he's so kind to him that it is. But to be fair, it don't really feel like Pastor Jeff be that kind to him either. I don't know, it's just very weird the way that it's coming off. So I don't know, like, why would Myron be that bold, y'all? Like, because it feels like he's either being extremely bold or he's a puppet for somebody else. Is he playing a bigger game? Is he really just a sad, obsessed side character in his own fantasy? Or is there something more sinister at play, and maybe he's working with somebody else to try to help break up Pastor Jefferson and Rashida? And if so, what would be the purpose of this? Who would want to do this, and why would they want to do this, y'all? It's so much to unpack with this whole situation, and I know that we're not going to get anywhere near close to finding out the answers that we need as we move into episode 8, because guess what? This is going to be the mid-season finale for now. Now, there is going to be a picture, I think, that's floating around out there where we do see that everybody is going to end up in one spot having a conversation, meaning that Myron, Pastor Jeff, and then it looks like that same outfit that Naomi had on where she was reading everybody, and it looks like all the ladies are in there together. They're gonna be all standing together. So is this where Rashida asked him about this, or will we just gloss over this and not say anything at all? I gotta know, y'all. So anyway, y'all, go ahead and get the conversation started down below. Is Pastor Jeff low-key on the down low and just playing innocent, or is Myron the one who's created a whole love story in his head? Meanwhile, guys, if you like the video, make sure to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications so that you don't miss out on any of my future Divorced Sisters talk. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.